Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Expeditions Viking Let's Play. So in the last episode, we successfully killed Connell by basically convincing the farmer whose farm he was sort of occupying. He basically set up shop on somebody's farm and was forcing the guy to feed him and his men, and basically just taking advantage of one of the locals. So what we did was we basically convinced the farmer it was in his best interest to help us, and got him to poison Connell while we dealt with his men outside. And so with our success here, we're going to go ahead and leave. I believe we also have something we need to do before we return. So this wants us to go back to Constantine, the Pictish king, but I thought we need to do that as well. Let's see. Yeah, we need to do this. And this is outside of Perth, so before we return to Perth, we're probably going to want to stop at this location. So, let us head down to the exit point and be on our way. Alright, so the cure is actually going to take us all the way over here. So we'll maybe head to, let's see, those are occupied. Let's try to at least make it to that one. We'll see if we're alright by the time we get there. Looks like people will be hungry. A couple of people are getting fatigued, but overall we seem to be fine. So let's see, which one is better? I think we'll stop off here, and then we'll head into the forest clearing. Alright, so we're back on the move. We've arrived at the forest clearing. Let's go ahead and grab our party here. Again, I'm going to leave Ruskva behind, and she's essentially going to be a dedicated healer now. Instead, I'm going to start bringing Aoife along, because she is a better archer. So that looks good. Okay, so here we are. The curse, or excuse me, the cure to the curse is going to be somewhere here. We were warned that these people are likely going to make us fight for it, so I'm ready to throw hands if we have to. Nephew holds up a hand to stop the herd. Wait, that must be their camp up ahead. Listen, we're only here because of me. I don't want to put you all at risk for this. I'll try to sneak in and find the cure without alerting anyone. If I'm careful enough, we can avoid a fight. Yeah, you know what? That sounds too complicated. Okay, so is there anything else around here that might be useful? No, and I don't want to move around too much because we could end up getting trapped in like a combat situation that might be awkward if we're too far away or something, so let's just come right at them. Strangers approaching. Everyone to arms. Let's get ours ready too. We might be able to talk our way out of this, but I don't want to get ambushed or something here. Oh, okay. We're just going right into a fight, and it's gonna drop this guy right in the middle of my party. Fantastic. Okay. Well, at least we've got a little bit of cover. Why can't you shoot him? Oh, because I don't get a turn right now. I just get to move. Well, they don't get attacks of opportunity on us, as far as I know. So let's get ourselves properly set up here. I kind of want you. Well, let's see. I need you there. Let's get you behind cover there as well. I'll move you there. And I'll move you here. And then, unfortunately, she's out of movement, but next turn I'll move her back down here so that she can help out with this guy. Hakon, though, is going to get bogged down, but he's not going to have too much trouble with that one-on-one. So that looks good to me. And we've got all of our squishy guys in cover. It looks like he's going to go after Kettle, of course. So that's unfortunate. And I think because he got hit, he's no longer technically in cover. He's standing up, so they might have an easier time hitting him. We'll see, though. Here it comes. Yeah.
I can't
Not
feel
surprised.
everything.
Alright, well, we're down an archer. Luckily, we have Aoife, because she should be just as good as Kettle, or almost as good. Obviously, she's better than Ruskva, so we're not down as bad as we would be if we lost him and had Ruskva here instead. And we got a bunch of, like, are those children? You know what, let's, I'm gonna go non-lethal here. Maybe we can just, like, rough them up and take it. But you, I'm pretty pissed at right now. I don't care if you take the attack of opportunity, I just need you to cut them off. Can't let them through. So, why don't you swing here? And then you can throw rocks, if I'm not mistaken. Damn. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Let's see. I think I'll do a heavy swing here. Nice. Good job. Okay. Nefya. I don't think it's worth finishing that one off. Let's get that charge in before anything else. Got a lot of archers though, so we gotta watch out for that. And let's see. Do you have a chance to hit anybody? No. I'm gonna put a ranging shot on these guys and we'll see if that changes anything. But it might not. They are standing now, so I think... No, they still have cover. Okay. Well, that's... I mean, not guaranteed, but if it lands, it will kill. This could get blocked. But I need to damage this guy more than I need to take that person out. So let's go here with it. Ah, we missed. Okay. Unfortunate, but what can you do? And then we'll have... You know what, Nefya? Just finish that one off. Because I don't want to risk attacking through Asleif and damaging him. And that's about all I can do. So we'll go ahead and end our turn there. We took down 2 of them. But there's still quite a few of them left. And with Kettle down, this is going to be a lot harder to deal with. But luckily there's a lot of like children running around trying to fist fight us. Oh boy. He's on fire. We're going to have to put him out. And what are you doing? Yeah, luckily a lot of them are kind of wasting their time. I think that one's going to try to go after Aoife. Unless... Oh, did you stun him with your attack of opportunity? I think I remember giving him that ability. I'm not sure how I want to handle this. Let's get you up to at least there for now. 25 is not very good. I don't really care about attacks of opportunity, so just move on through. Good job. Finish that one off. And then that puts you in position to chase this archer around. Not sure what I want to do with you yet. Let's drop you in right there. Go ahead and hit this guy. And then I'm going to move Hakon right there. He should be able to finish this guy off with the rock. You missed, but that's fine. And then 60%, 40%, 25. See if you can get that kill. Good job. Okay, so he's down. Let's have Asleif maybe go for a heavy swing here. He might be able to get that kill. Nice. Good job. And we got a couple of people that can still move, but I don't know if I'm going to bother. Oh, cool. It landed. Always got to take advantage of those. I'll put you right there. Gunnar, you're perfect right where you are. Yeah, so you have water. Why don't you throw that on him? No? Why is it being weird? I guess I can't put him out because he doesn't have the water, so he's just going to burn for a while. Alright, she's just going to demoralize, no big deal. This one's going to flee into cover, which kind of sucks. It's going to be really hard to chase that one down. Oh good, he blocked it. He's going to charge Nefia. Okay. And another demoralize. Alright, well you probably shouldn't have decided to just like stand your ground against all of my tanky characters here, but fine. So, let's see, you have stun, right? Oh good, we landed it. That is a rare thing. Nice. Okay. Go ahead and do that. And then Asleif, I need you to move in. See if you can't get him with your rock. Please, please, please. Damn it. Alright, we'll get in there. You're flanked, but that doesn't really matter to me right now. Take that swing. Let's see. 60%, 55. I don't really see anything. Let's go there. You missed, okay. Well, I don't think I need to really move any of them. Go ahead and take your swing there. And I'm going to move you to that spot so that they're both stuck in my attack zone. And that'll be it. He'll take some more fire damage. Can't really be helped. He's going to block a punch with his shield. That one's going to move away. I think they got entangled in something. Yeah, I think they're stuck in the brush right there. Alright, so he is flanked. Let's have Asleif take care of him. Good job. Nefia, step on forward, take care of that one. And then let's see. There's 5 enemies remaining. But they're all like way the hell over here. Or not all of them, but a lot of them are pretty out of the way. So let's start moving. As far as we can anyways. Go this way. Nefia, get as far as you can. Let's see, I'll put Aoife right here, and unfortunately there's really nobody that she can target other than these people. 35, let's roll the dice. Yeah, didn't think so. Alright, I need you over there. Don't care if the child's gonna punch your shield, really not a big deal. There we go. There's another archer down, and you can come back over here and finish this one off. Another block. This is what I'm concerned about, is the archers that are standing back. Yeah, figured as much. Okay. You've got a knife. You've got a bow. I don't think that person has any weapon. If they do, it's going to be some small melee weapon, so not all that concerning. I'll send Hakon this way. You are going to get right up in that archer's face. Nefia, I got to keep you safe if I can. And you know what? Oh, do you not have your bow anymore? Or maybe she can't switch because she moved too far. I was really hoping you could one-shot her. And then let's get you up to here. And 95, that's pretty much your only option. So, yeah. And Asley should be able to finish that on the next turn. Okay, you're gonna run. Looks like you're trying to run as well. Oh, they're all running. Okay. Well, that makes this kind of annoying, but can't really be helped. Actually, I should be at least trying to throw these. Ah, she's got cover. Okay, let's get you... I don't know. I guess slide in right there. And then feel free to throw your rock. Nice. Okay. Every little bit counts, I suppose. Let's get you over here as well. Gunnar, take care of the kid. Okay, so she's incapacitated, and then start working your way over here. And then you, I kind of need you somewhere where you can help. So maybe there. They've all got cover. Alright, start moving this way then, I guess. It's going to be such a pain to track these guys down. Okay, he's coming after her. Oh, maybe not. She's working her way that way. Okay, whatever. Perfect. You can finally catch her. Go ahead and throw your rock. And now it's just a matter of running her down. That might make it harder for her to get away. So stand there. Asley, finish that one off. Good job. Should have actually gone for the rock throw there, because if he landed the rock throw, he could have moved even further. But oh well. Let's see. Let's get you to there. Really, still covered, huh? Alright then. Do me a favor and caltrop that. And we'll sort of force him to go out that way. Alright, Nefia, start heading over there. Asley will come around that side. Let's get you... Oh, perfect. You can get all the way over here. Works for me. And you're still dealing with that one. Okay. God, this is going to take forever. You've sort of... No, never mind. I was going to say, they sort of trap themselves, but they can get out that way. It's just going to slow them down a bit. Well, I'll wrap this up off camera and then come back when this is done, because this is going to be tedious as hell. Okay, it's finally over. And so we'll see what happens now. We didn't actually kill anybody, because, again, we just wanted the cure. We're not really interested in anything else here. So now we just need to basically go find the damn thing. It looks like there is quite a bit of loot here as well, so we'll take a look at that. But I'm not sure where the cure would be exactly. Maybe, oh, maybe in the one with the quest marker. There are quite a few bodies that we need to loot as well. There was 12 enemies on that one, so obviously there could be some decent stuff. Looks like most of them are going to be empty though. Or just minor useless things. 90 valuables is not bad. Single-edged sword, that's not going to do us any good at this stage in the game. There we go. We already got that one, I assume. I'll do that last. Anything? Oh, more valuables, okay. And even more valuables. Not bad. Alright, that's the edge of the map. And I think we were pretty close to the edge of the map up here, but let's grab these herbs and just make sure. Because herbs are always useful. Yeah, that's the edge, okay. So I guess we'll just grab this and go then. There's the cure, some torches, and some iron. Not bad. Nefia snatches the vial from your hand and examines it closely before sticking it into her own satchel. This must be it. Oh, Odin, Thor, Freya, and Balder, please let this work. We'll get this back to Skirn as soon as possible. Nifia throws her arms around you and treats you to a long, almost aggressive kiss. I love you. Thank you for doing this. No matter what happens to you, Ifura, I'm so grateful for what you've done. Alright, so, I guess let's leave. Alright, so we need to go back to Perth now. That's going to be all the way up here, so we're going to have to make probably at least one stop. This looks like a good place as any to do it, so let's get moving. Alright guys, so we're back in Perth, ready to talk to the king. So, let's see what he's got to say. Constantine, now somewhat less disputed, or excuse me, now somewhat less disputed king of the Picts, okay, whatever, regards you with the curiosity of a crow watching a battle. I thought I made myself rather clear last time we spoke. To show him Connell's head. I bring you the head of Connell MacTaig. The king remains remarkably stolid. For a moment you think he's going to smile, but instead he sits down heavily. Explain yourself. Let's see. Connell was meeting another group of Vikings on the coast. We tracked him down and killed him before he got there. He strokes his beard pensively. A secret meeting with Vikings, you say? I wonder what schemes the old dog was up to. We may never find out. I will make our situation clear to you. There have been many kings of Pictavia throughout our history, but no one has ever gathered all the clans under one banner. I aim to do just that, and more. I'm working on a union with our neighbors in Dalradia to the west. This is no easy task. If you wish to be my ally, or even just to establish trade between our kingdoms, I must first ask much of you, more than I have any right to ask. More frankly, than I will truly be able to repay. I will ask you to act as my agents, the same way Grain does. So before we go any further, will you help me? I mean, here's the thing, like, he's basically doing exactly what the kings of Northumbria did, but he's at least upfront and honest about it, and I like that. So, I'm willing to help him out. So he nods severely. He steps forward and places a hand on your shoulder. Then I put my trust in you, Hakon Jarl of Orkneyar. So we're to serve as mercenaries for a foreign power, just like Carr. It wasn't the mercenary work that killed our Thane. As I recall, it was from his mercenary raids that he brought back the greatest riches. Already you have done me a great service. Connell and his clan was by far the greatest threat to my reign. If you'll excuse the digression, there's one thing I must ask. My people in Northumbria tell me the son of Aethelwald Mull is back on the throne. Rumor has it a group of Vikings played an integral part in putting him there. Let's see. The thing is, he might already... Like, I don't know how he feels about this, necessarily. And I also don't know if he already knows that we were the ones involved. So if I lie, that could end up going really poorly for us, because he might already know that we were involved. So I'm just going to tell the truth here, because I think lying could get us into a lot of trouble. And it's not... We don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing either. So we did fight for Aethelred in the Battle of Inglewood. He paid us well for our services. That was a foolish thing you did. We will almost certainly go to war with Northumbria. We could have benefited from their conflict, but now they are unified under Aethelred's banner. Well, no matter. What's done is done. Let's move on. Now, at last, I can turn my attention to a matter that has troubled me for a long time. Religion. Hakon, I am a Christian. Most of the clans of Pictavia are likewise Christians, but some are not. This division will continue to trouble and weaken us unless addressed. He raises his hand towards Grain as though inviting her to join the conversation, but she elects to stay put. Beautiful Grain exemplifies how this problem must be solved. She is capable of carrying Christ in her heart while paying tribute to the old gods as well. I have built a great church to win favor with my fellow Christians. Now I must show the pagans among us that I am tolerant of their different beliefs. It's admirable of you to attempt such a peaceful solution. If we are to unify the old faith and the new, we need a religious leader. I know the perfect way to achieve this if the stories are true. Grain knows the particulars of the matter. Go on, let her tell you what needs to be done. Connell's death has opened many new opportunities. I suddenly have many plans to make. With that, he turns his back on you, an unambiguous signal that you are excused. Alright, so we're going to have to talk to her and see what all this mess is about. But we're going to get to see both sides of this. I do so far like the Picts a lot more than the Northumbrians. But we'll see, because he could very well end up going back on his word after we do all this for him, just like the Northumbrians did. So if that's the case, then I don't really know what to do. But for now, we're going to roll with this and see where it goes. So we'll talk to her at the beginning of the next episode. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Expeditions Viking with you. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time.